Welcome to AT&T's Intuitive and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting System. This tutorial has been designed to help you understand the system and improve your skills using its application. My name is Sani, and I'll be walking you through the areas of the system that you'll be working with on a day-to-day basis. Call Accounting is one of several modules offered on the Intuitive and Integrated Solutions platform. This system was developed for use with One Site, or PBX. If Call Accounting is installed on your system, it will appear as the second item on the Intuitive and Integrated Solutions main menu. AT&T's Intuitive and Integrated Solutions is a Unix-based application which resides on an AT&T 386 or 486 platform. Before we begin, be sure to have your Call Accounting User's Guide handy. If you should encounter terminology you don't understand during the course of this instructional videotape, stop the tape and refer to your User's Guide for clarification. Call Accounting is menu-driven for easy maneuvering through the application. The menus and corresponding data entry screens are easy to use. The menus can be navigated using your arrow keys or by typing the first few characters of the menu item you wish to select. To execute your selection, press the Enter key. For example, select the Call Accounting System option in the Intuitive and Integrated Solutions menu and press Enter. The Call Accounting main menu offers 7 different menu options. The most frequently used is the Reports menu. However, before we can generate reports, we must set up our system to collect and allocate call records for your company. Using your down arrow key, move to the Site Configuration menu and press Enter. As you moved into this screen, did you notice that the screen's overall appearance changed? Look at the bottom of the screen. 8 rectangles have appeared. These shapes represent the function or F keys on your keyboard, the first being F1, the last being F8. When these keys are active, they will change in appearance to reflect the function. For example, the F1 key is active for online help, and the F6 key can be used to cancel your previous selection and return to the Call Accounting main menu. First, let's discuss the concept of the Intuitive and Integrated Solutions CAS site. A site in this product references the location where the Intuitive and Integrated Solutions CAS is installed and connected to a PBX. This product will only support one site. When your system arrives, the site will be loaded by an AT&T technician or design specialist for you. This does not imply that the system is 100% ready for your use, because you need to initialize the system. The following sections will address the procedures necessary to complete initialization. Now, let's edit and review the site configuration data. To do this, select Site Configuration menu and press Enter. Then, select the Edit Site Information option and press Enter. You are now looking at a data entry screen, commonly referred to as a form. This is because you complete the information on the screen as you would a printed paper form. At the top of the screen is the command line. You can select Query, Next, Previous, Update, or Exit. To select one of these options, press the first letter of the option on the keyboard. Press U now to update the existing data at the Site Information form. Notice that immediately below the command line is a comment line, which provides information on what functions can be performed by selecting each option. After pressing the U key, certain fields in the form appear highlighted and can now be edited. Notice that the site number, area code, and exchange cannot be modified manually. These items are managed as part of the site installation process that was completed by the AT&T technician. So let's change the site name and contact person's name. Navigate through the form using the Enter or arrow keys, and when all of the changes are typed in, execute them by hitting the Escape key. You have now returned to the command line of the screen, where you can press E for Exit to move on to the next function. The next exercise is to edit the telephone system configuration. This function is important because without this data, the call accounting system cannot cost calls. Updating of this table will not be required very frequently, but it is important to understand. As your organization grows or changes, you may need to reflect the changes made to your PBX in the call accounting system to ensure accurate rating. Telephone system configuration data required by the system includes trunk groups, number of trunks in each group, type of rating or costing to be assigned, the carrier used, associated facility information, dial access code, type of group, whether or not incoming calls are to be stored in the database, and which of the specific trunk line numbers are associated with this scheme. The User's Guide for Intuity and Integrated Solutions in the Call Accounting section offers worksheets which you should complete before entering this data into the system. After you have completed the worksheets, you will be able to enter the information into the system accurately. Now, select Edit Telephone System Configuration option and press Enter. There are 3 data entry screens involved in each entry for this option. You will notice that the first entry includes default values for trunk group and facility on the first screen, access code on the second screen, and trunk on the last screen. These default values cannot be removed. We will now go back and edit some of the areas. From the command line, press D for Detail, followed by A for Add, and enter the trunk group, facility, and number of trunks from your worksheet. Press the Escape key to save the entries made. Next, press D for Detail. The system will move to the second screen, and once again, from the command line, press A for Add. Enter the dial access code, rate, rate type, carrier, and incoming call status. Press the Escape key to save these entries. Finally, press D for Detail. The system will move to the third screen of this function, and once more, from the command line, press A for Add. Enter the first trunk line associated with this group from your worksheet, and press the Escape key to save the entry. Repeat the step as many times as necessary to add all of the trunk lines associated with this group. If your entire worksheet has been entered into the system, then let's move on. But if you have more groups to enter, please stop the videotape now and go back to the beginning of this exercise and complete the steps again until all of the data on your worksheet is entered into the system. When finished, press E to exit. Turn to the Call Accounting menu. The Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting System can track and report on the use of account codes entered into the PBX either on outbound or inbound calls. Do not confuse account codes with authorization codes. The two serve very different functions. Account codes are generally used by organizations that need to bill clients for time, or companies that charge dollars to projects. Account codes are captured by the call accounting system and stored with the call detail records in the database, enabling you to generate reports for specific account or project activity. To add account codes into the call accounting system table, select Edit Account Code Table and press Enter. From the command line of the data entry screen, press D for Detail, followed by A for Add. Enter the account code number, up to 16 digits can be used, and the associated account name. When finished, press the Escape key to save the entry. Repeat this process until all account codes are entered. Then, press the E for Exit to return to the main Call Accounting menu. To delete or edit an existing account code, select Edit Account Code Table and press Enter. From the command line, select D for Detail, Q to query the site you want, enter the account code number, and when finished, press the Escape key. The desired account code will appear on the screen. You may also look through the existing entries using N for Next Record or P for Previous Record until you have located the desired entry. If you wish to delete the entry, select R for Remove and follow the instructions on the screen. To an existing account code, press U to update. Change the information required and press the Escape key to save. When finished, press E for Exit and to return to the Call Accounting menu. If an account code is used that was not entered into the account code table, the Call Accounting system will capture the account code and label it unassigned. Unassigned account codes can be edited or deleted as needed by following the update or deletion procedure we just completed. Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting enables you to correct certain attributes of a stored call detail record. One of those attributes is the account. Why is this function necessary? In the event that an invalid or incorrect account code is entered, you can correct the record in the database and thereby change the allocation of the call in the database. To make this change, select Change Account Code in Call Record and press Enter. All of the screens used in this process provide step-by-step instructions for your cons. Let's run through the process for practice. The first screen displayed will show the site information. From the command line, press D for Detail, followed by Q for Query. Enter the account code that should have been entered originally. Select one of your account codes from your account code worksheet and enter it now. Press Escape to execute. Next, press C for Choose. A message will appear indicating the destination account code you chose. Now look through the call record database to find the specific incorrect entry. Press Q for Query and enter the incorrect account code and press Escape. Then press D for Detail. The system will bring to the screen, one record at a time, all of the records containing the incorrect account code. Navigate through the records using the N for Next and P for Previous until you have located the record in question. Record is located, type T for Transfer, and the system will update that record with the correct account code which was entered at the beginning of this procedure. Then hit the Escape key to save the change. Repeat this process as necessary. When finished, press E for Exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. The next function available in the Intuity Call Accounting system is one that enables you to delete your current site information. You will not be using this function on a routine basis. However, it is important to understand if you are ever faced with a system move. This function should never be used unless you are instructed to by an AT&T technical support person. Select Remove a Site and enter. This will bring up a form detailing all of the current site information. To remove the site, select S for Start from the command line. The system will prompt you for confirmation of this process before beginning. Answer Y for yes or N for no. After you enter the confirmation, the system will automatically delete the site information if you answered yes. Finished deleting, press E for Exit and return to the Call Accounting menu. If you answered no, the system will automatically return you to the Call Accounting menu. The last option under the Site Configuration menu enables you to print site tables. Printing site tables should be after implementing a new site or changing site-related information, as we have practiced thus far. To print site tables, select Site Tables menu and press Enter. Next, select the desired database table and press Enter. The first screen displayed will show the output options. Database tables can be output to the screen, a file, or to a printer. If you wish to output the data to the screen, select U for Update from the command line and type T for Terminal in the Output Method field. It is not necessary to select Update if Terminal is your chosen output method. If you prefer to output the data to a printer, type P for Printer in the Output Method field and then define the output device. Conventional printers use the entry Wide 570 LP. To save the data for later viewing, press R for Redirect or A to append and a device file name, which can be up to 10 characters in length. When finished, press the Escape key. Now you are back at the command line. Press G Generate and the tables will print to the designated output device. If you output the data to the screen, you can view it one page at a time by using either your Enter key or your Page Up or Page Down keys. We have reached the end of the Site Configuration options. Now let's move on to the Organization Configuration menu. The Organization Configuration menu provides access to your organizational tables. Organizational tables provide information on each extension in your PBX and the proper allocation of calls. There are 3 levels of organization hierarchy available. They are Department, Cost Center, and Extension. The highest level of the hierarchy is Department, then Cost Center, then Extension. In addition, you can enter the personnel name associated with each extension number on your PBX. In the following exercises, we will establish the organization hierarchy and learn how to administer these tables. In addition, we will print an extension directory and the completed organizational table. Before starting these exercises, please review the Organization Configuration Worksheet found in the Intuity and Integrated Solutions 3 User's Guide under Call Accounting. This form will help you define the organizational hierarchy used in your company, which will make this data entry process go much more smoothly. Our first task will be to update the company or site name. This site name will be used throughout the system and will appear as the first line of each report heading. From the Call Accounting main menu, select Organization Configuration menu and press Enter. Then select Edit Company Information and press Enter. The screen that appears will once again contain a command line and form as in the Site Configuration menu we completed earlier. Select U for Update from the command line and type in the company name, up to 20 characters, in the field provided. Press the Escape key to save the entry. When finished, press E to exit and return to the main Call Accounting System menu. To build your original organizational table or edit an existing table, select Edit Organization Table and press Enter. Gather your completed Organization Configuration Worksheet. First screen displayed shows only the site name. From the command line, select D for Detail, which will bring up the next screen where you can define the department name. To create a new department name, press A for Add and enter the department name in the field provided. Then press the Escape key to save the entry. Next, we'll add the first corresponding cost center. From the command line, select D for Detail, which will bring up a cost center field on the screen. To add a cost center, select A for Add from the command line and type the cost center. Press the Escape key to save. Next, we'll add the extensions which correspond to that cost center. From the command line, press D for Detail, which will bring up an extension field. Select A for Add from the command line and type in the extension number. Press the Escape key to save the entry. To tie a personnel name or names to that extension number, type D for Detail at the command line, followed by A for Add. 4 fields will appear on the screen. They are Personnel Name, Authorization Code, Credit Card, and Carrier. The only 2 fields used in this application are Personnel Name and Authorization Code. Disregard the Credit Card and Carrier fields. Enter the personnel name, and if your switch uses authorization codes, the corresponding number. Then press Escape to save the entry. If more than one personnel name is tied to each extension number, then repeat the steps for adding a personnel name. To add another extension to this cost center, type M at the command line, which will return the screen to the extension level, and press A for Add. Type the extension number and press Escape to save. Next, add a personnel name to that extension number by pressing D for D and A for Add. Then type the name and authorization code if required, and press the Escape key to save. Repeat the steps used previously to add more names to this specific extension number. Continue this process until all extensions and personnel names allocated to the first cost center entered into the system are input. When finished, press the M for Master 2 times to return to the cost center level. Add the next cost center under the original department, and then add extensions and personnel names allocated to that cost center. Once all cost centers, extensions, and personnel names are entered, press M for Master 3 times to reach department level, and enter your next department name and its corresponding cost center, extension, and personnel information. After all the data on your organizational configuration worksheet is entered, you're finished. Press M for Master to return to the original form and command line where only the company name is. Press E for Exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. The good news is that this process should only need to be completed at the time of implementation, but day-to-day administration will be necessary to accommodate changes in personnel or other changes in your company. The next exercises will address changing specific level entry and navigation through the organization table to find the records which need to be changed. We'll start with editing an existing personnel name. To edit a personnel name, select the Edit Organization Table and press Enter. From the command line, press D for Detail, which will bring up the department level database. Locate the department under which the extension is located. Q for Query. Enter the department name and press Escape. Once the correct department is found, press D for Detail to bring up the Cost Center database level. When the Cost Center is found, press D for Detail to bring up the extensions allocated to that cost center. To locate the extension needed, use the N and P keys to maneuver through the extensions, or you may use Query to provide quicker access. When the correct extension is located, type D for Detail, which will show the personnel fields on the screen. If there is more than one name tied to this extension, navigate using the N and P keys until you find the correct name. To edit the personnel name, press U to update the entry, or R to remove the entry. When finished, press the Escape key to save the change. Press M repeatedly until you return to the form where the site name field is showing. Select E for Exit from the command line and return to the Call Accounting main menu. This same procedure is used to edit or delete an extension number, cost center, or department. As a note, a cost center cannot be deleted until all associated extensions and names are deleted. Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting provides utilities which enable you to move data from one location to another in the organization table. You can move extensions and personnel names from one cost center to another. You can move cost centers from one department to another, and you can move personnel names from one extension to another. Moving data from one location to another uses the same process regardless of the level. The difference is that moving a personnel name from one extension to another only affects one record, but moving an extension or cost center could impact several or many employees. Our next exercise will demonstrate how to move an extension from one cost center to another. From the Organization Configuration menu, select Move Extensions Between Cost Centers and press Enter. The first screen displayed shows the site name and a command line. Press D for Detail to display the department level of the database. The first step is to locate the destination department. The use of query will speed the process and can be used to locate all field information settings. The use of the next and previous keys may be used as a means of searching for field information. Press Q for query and enter the destination department. Press Escape to locate the desired department. Then press D for Detail to display the cost center level database. Locate the desired cost center, and when found, press for Choose. Now locate the original department where the extension to be moved is located. Once found, press D for Detail to bring up the cost center database. Use the next or previous keys to locate the desired cost center and press D for Detail to bring up the extension database. Locate the extension to be moved by pressing Next or Previous. Finally, press T for Transfer, followed by Escape, then Enter to execute the move. The transfer is complete. Press E to exit and return to the main call accounting database. The Load Organization Table menu option has been provided to enable a Unix technician to load a previously created organizational table into your call accounting system. Use of this menu item requires an in-depth knowledge of Unix and is not recommended for use by a CAS application user. Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting enables you to print simple telephone directories or a more in-depth database listing of the organizational data. To print directories, complete the following procedure. Select Directory Tables menu and press Enter. Then select desired directory or listing from the menu and press Enter. The first screen displayed will show the output options. Database tables can be output to the screen, a file, or to a printer. Previously, we showed you how to choose your destination settings. Follow the same procedures for all lists and reports you wish to view. If you output the screen, you can view it one page at a time by using either your Enter key or your Page Up or Page Down keys. And this completes the options offered in the Organization Configuration menu. Let's continue to the next Call Accounting main menu item, the CDR Collection Configuration menu. Your Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting product relies on data received from the PBX to report your calling information. This menu gives you the ability to view or change the information related to the switch to which the call accounting is attached. This function will not be used, but it is important that you understand how your system is currently configured to receive call detail records from your PBX. To edit the CDR collection information, select the CDR Collection Configuration menu from the Call Accounting main menu and press Enter. Then select CDR Collection Information option and press Enter. The screen displayed will once again give the relevant site data and a command line, like the one used in the previous menus in this product. To view the call record format being used currently, press D for Detail. The following fields will be brought to the screen: Call Record Format, Communication Type, Time Zone, and Daylight Savings. These fields are discussed in detail in your user's guide. Please review their use if you do not understand what these entries represent. If it is necessary to make any changes, press U to update, type your changes, and press Escape to execute. The remaining fields will be found under Detail. These will enable you to edit the interface parameters. The following fields are available: PBX port baud rate, PBX port data bit, PBX port stop bit, and PBX port parity. Again, these fields and their entries are explained thoroughly in the user's guide. Now, press E to exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. This screen is necessary to establish the port from which Call Accounting receives records from the PBX. To view this data, select Edit CDR Port Information option and press Enter. The screen will display the CDR port information as it is currently set. To change these field values, press U to update. Make the necessary changes, and press the Escape key to save the changes. To return to the Call Accounting main menu, press E to exit. CDR Configuration Tables enables you to view all of the data entered in the tables for reference. To create these tables, select CDR Configuration Tables menu and press Enter. Then select the CDR collection table desired and press Enter. The first screen displayed will show the output options. Tables, once again, can be output to the screen, a file, or to a printer. Now, at the command line, press G for Generate, and the tables will print to the designated output device. This menu provides you with access to your costing tables. Again, this menu will not be accessed very frequently. However, when needed, it is a good tool for system administration. Often, by manually updating your costing tables, you bring your system costing up to date. Costing in Call Accounting is tied to the trunks on the PBX. If you remember at the beginning of this video, we added trunks in the Site Configuration menu under the Edit Telephone Systems Configuration option. This is one example of how the databases are interconnected in Call Accounting. When you edit carrier information, you are manually changing the dialed code which accesses the services of your long-distance carriers. To access this function, select Costing Configuration menu and hit Enter. Then select Edit Carrier Information option and enter. A screen displaying the site and carrier information will come up, and using the command line, select D for Detail to change the fields. If you have equal access, do not change the information on this screen. Press E to exit and return to the main menu. If you do not have equal access, press the N or P keys to navigate through the carriers until the one you require is found. The only fields that you can edit are those that are highlighted. They are the dialing prefix and authorization code. Both of these fields are described in detail in the Call Accounting section of the Intuity and Integrated Solutions User's Guide. Refer to this guide with questions. To edit these fields, press U to update, make the changes, and press the Escape key to save the changes. When finished, press E to exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. The cost adjustment tables enable you to tax, mark up, apply a surcharge or minimum charge, set minimum duration, or network correction time to a call record. Use of these cost adjustments and definitions are provided in the Call Accounting section of the Intuity and Integrated Solutions User's Guide. Cost adjustments are tied to the default call types. This table will most likely be accessed frequently to keep day-to-day system costing as accurate as possible. This table is also extremely useful in environments where the telephone system is used to generate revenue. To access this table, select Edit Cost Adjustments option and press Enter. The cost adjustment screen will be displayed, and by pressing D for Detail, you can edit all of the fields except for call type and site name. To the various call types and their associated cost adjustments, press the N for Next or P for Previous to scroll through the list. If you see one that needs editing, press the U for Update, make the required changes, and press the Escape key to save the changes. When all of the settings appear correct, press the E to exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. The holiday table ties into the system's rating scheme, normally by acknowledging provider discounts. This table should be reviewed at least annually to be sure that all of the dates shown as holidays are correct for your organization. To access the holiday table, select Edit Holiday Table option and press Enter. To view the existing entries, press the N for Next or P for Previous to navigate the records. To change an existing entry, press U for Update, make the change, and press the Escape key to save. To delete an entry, press the R key to remove the existing entry, and press the Escape key to save the change. Press E to exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting offers another important tool for costing dialed digit processing, or DD. The dialed digit processing table enables you to search for specific dialed digit patterns, for example, 800-555-1234, and apply a special call type or cost adjustment to that call based on the telephone number dialed. Using DDP often requires the use of wildcard characters. Your Intuity and Integrated Solution Accounting User's Guide explains the use of these wildcards, and using them correctly can save you a lot of time. Two of the most commonly used wildcard characters are the question mark and the percent sign. The question mark represents a single digit in the dialed digit pattern. The percent sign represents any character after its placement in the dialed digit pattern. We'll use both of those in the exercises that follow. To edit this table, select Edit Dialed Digit Processing Table and press Enter. Now select D for Detail. The screen displayed will offer a command line and the following fields: Search for, Dialed Digits, or Trunk Group, and Cost As, Cost Method, Dialed Digits, Rate, Call Type, and substitute the digits. Let's add an entry to the DDP table. From the command line, select A for Add a New Record. In the Search for Dialed Digits field, type 900% and leave the Trunk Group field blank. By searching on this dialed digit pattern and leaving the Trunk Group empty, we have told the system to find all calls made to any dialed digit pattern beginning with 900 on any trunk group in the system. Next, under Cost As, select Cost Method M. Under Rate, select 500 and leave the remaining field. Press the Escape key to save the entry. You have just told the system to locate any call made to a 900 area code and to cost it at a per-minute rate of $5. Let's practice another example of how to use DDP. Enter one of the new area codes introduced since the implementation of the new 1995 North American Plan, and have the system rate the call as if it were placed to one of the old area codes. To do this, press A to add a new record. Under Search for Dialed Digits, type in the new area code and 7 question marks to represent any 7 digits following it. For example, 630 followed by 7 question marks, and leave the Trunk Group blank. Under Cost As, select Cost Method T. Leave Rate Cost Per Call and Call Type blank. Enter 708 under Dialed Digits and N for Substitute the Digits. Then press the Escape key to save the change. The entry we just completed told the system to find all calls made to area code 630 over any trunk group and to rate the call as if it had been made to the 708 area code. In this case, the 708 area code has been split into 2. So instead of ordering a new custom rate table to accommodate one area code split, you can have your system cost accurately through use of DDP. Your system comes loaded with a variety of default entries in the DDP table. To view the entries, navigate through the records using the N for Next and P for Previous. When finished, press E to exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. It's important to be aware of the fact that entries made in this table will override the custom generation disk or custom rates disk, which was installed when you implemented this call accounting system. We've now covered many of the menu options in the call accounting system. Let's stop the video for a few minutes and take a break before we go on. In addition to using DDP for special rating instances, you can actually access the custom rates which were installed on your system at implementation and change them globally. To edit your rate tables, select Edit Rate Tables and press. Select D for Detail, and the call accounting system will bring up all of the installed rate tables one at a time for your review. To edit the table, press U to update. You will be able to edit all aspects of the call record. When you have made the changes required, press the Escape key to save the changes. Then press Exit and return to the Call Accounting menu. Be very careful when editing these tables. Changes made here will affect your entire system and could cause a significant change in your rating. The Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting User's Guide is a good source of reference when making changes of this nature to your system. As with the previous databases we have edited and created in this system, the costing tables can also be output for your reference. To generate the listings, select the Costing Tables menu and press Enter. Now select the desired database listing and press Enter. The first screen displayed will show the output options. Press G for Generate and the table's output device. If you output the data to the screen, you can view it one page at a time by using either your Enter key or your Page Up or Page Down keys. The System Configuration menu enables you to perform utility functions on the Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting system. These utilities and their purpose will be described in the following exercises. The call record database in your Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting system is restricted by its allocated hard disk capacity. The minimum hard disk requirements provide a significant amount of space for record storage. However, after repeated months with heavy volume or several years of accumulation in a smaller system, it may be necessary to delete some of the old records occupying the valuable hard disk space. To delete call records from the database, select System Configuration menu, then select Delete Call Records option, and press Enter. The command line consists of only two options, Start or Exit. When you press S, the system will respond by making available the date field for Delete Call Records Before. Enter a date using month, day, year format, and press the Escape to begin the record deletion. The system will provide you with a status on the number of records deleted, date of the oldest call record now in the database, and the date of the most current record in the database. When this process is complete, press E to exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. The next utility found in Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting gives you the ability to make some storage decisions that will globally affect your storage and reporting capabilities. To access this screen, select Edit Call Reporting Configuration option and press Enter. The screen that follows will request information on local minimum duration for storage, if all stored calls should be represented on reports, or if only exception reporting should be enabled. These items are followed by designation of output method, and output device. The command line displayed offers only two choices: to update the data or to exit and return to the main. To update the data, press U and make the changes desired. To understand what types of responses these fields will accept, refer to your Intuity or Integrated Solutions Call Accounting User's Guide. When finished, press the Escape key to save the changes, then press E to exit. The View Reports utility gives you the ability to display reports that were previously saved by redirecting the report to a file. To access this screen, select View Reports option and press Enter. The screen that follows will give you a choice of reports to display. The command line offers three choices: to display, print, or delete the report. To display the report, simply enter the number which correlates to the report you wish to display. To print the report, press P for Print, and then the number correlating to the report you wish to print, and then press the Enter key. To delete the report, press D for Delete, and enter the number correlating to the report you wish to delete, and then press the Enter. When completed, press E for Exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. The View Logs utility keeps track of system processes such as software installations, errors, and call monitoring. The Call Accounting system logs the date, time, and usage when any of these processes occur. This is a tool for the Call Accounting support personnel to help resolve any problems with the system. To access this screen, select View Logs option and press Enter. The screen that follows will give you a choice of logs to display. The command line offers your choices. To display the log, simply number which correlates to the log you wish to display, and press Enter. The log displayed is one example. To print the log, press P for Print, enter the number correlating to the log you wish to print, and then press the Enter key. To delete the log, press D for Delete, enter the number relating to the log you wish to delete, and then press the Enter key. For a definition of the log names, refer to your Intuity Call Accounting User's Guide. When completed, press E for Exit and return to the Call Accounting menu. The Change Passwords option allows you to change your pass. To access this screen, select Change Passwords and press Enter. The system will confirm that you want to change the password by asking, "Do you want to change the password? Yes or no?" If you wish to change, press Y for Yes, followed by the Enter key. Type the new password, then press the Enter key. The system will ask you to retype the new password for confirmation. If the new password was typed the same way both times, the system will accept the new password. If it was not typed the same way both times, the system will prompt you to repeat the process again. Once complete, press the Enter key. If you do not wish to execute the Change Passwords option, press N for No, followed by the N. This will return you to the main menu. The Diagnostics and Monitoring menu enables you to perform system maintenance functions on the Intuity and Integrated Solutions call accounting system. These functions and their purpose will be described in the following exercises. Under normal operations, Intuity and Integrated Solutions stops call costing processes during the performance of costing updates. After the updates are complete, call costing is resumed. If call costing was turned off manually, you can restart call costing by performing the following function. Select the Diagnostics String option and press Enter. Then select the Start Call Costing option and press Enter. The system will return a message indicating that call costing has been restarted. Pressing the Enter key after this message will return you to the Diagnostics and Monitoring menu. The purpose of this function is to stop call costing. Call costing should only be stopped if you plan on running reports from a prior backup. To stop call costing, select the Stop Call Costing option and press Enter. The system will return a message indicating that call costing has been stopped. Pressing the Enter key after this message will return you to the Diagnostics and Monitoring menu. This function gives you the ability to verify the output from your PBX. It is used in conjunction with View Logs to monitor call records in the format sent by the telephone system. To access this screen, select the Monitor PBX KTS SMDR option and press Enter. The command line includes the options Start or Finish. If you press S, the system will respond with a message indicating that call monitoring has been started. Press Enter to start call monitoring. You may look at the monitored calls by going to View Logs screen and entering the number correlating to the file name of SMDR1. If you press F, the system will respond with a message indicating that monitoring has been turned off. Press Enter to stop call monitoring. When finished, press E for Exit and return to the menu. This function gives you the ability to check on the amount of disk space that is available. When a computer system is installed, the hard disk is partitioned into different file systems. To access this screen, select the Check System option and press Enter. Normally, call accounting is installed in a file system called CAS. This function will provide today's date, package name, package version, name of file system, free space in file system, and the per space used in each file system. When you are finished looking at the screen, press Enter. The screen will automatically return to the Diagnostics and Monitoring menu. This function gives you the ability to back up call accounting information onto diskette for future reference. It is not necessary to format diskettes. The backup will format diskettes automatically. To perform a backup, select the CAS Backup option and press Enter. The call accounting system will automatically stop call costing. When the message Call Costing Stopped appears on your screen, press the Enter key. The message, The Call Accounting System Database, will save the entire Call Accounting System database to diskette, will then appear on the screen. At this point, if you wish to exit, press the Escape key and you will be returned to the Diagnostics and Monitoring menu. If you wish to continue with the backup, press the Enter key. The system will now calculate the number of diskettes and time required to perform the backup. When the calculation is complete, insert the first diskette into the diskette drive and press Enter. After the Enter key is pressed, the backup will be in progress. If it is required, the system will tell you when to insert the second diskette. When the system has completed the backup, you will receive the message, Backup Complete. At this point, press the Enter key. The system will then ask you if call costing is started. Reply Y for yes or N for no, and then press the Enter key. The system will return to the menu. This function gives you the ability to restore call accounting information from diskette. To perform a restore, select the CAS Restore option and press Enter. The call accounting system will automatically stop call costing. When the message Call Costing Stopped appears on your screen, press the Enter key. The message Call Accounting System Database Restore will then appear on your screen. At this point, if you wish to exit, press the key and you will be returned to the Diagnostics and Monitoring menu. If you wish to continue with the restore, press the Enter key. Insert the first diskette of the restore into the diskette drive and press the Enter key. After the Enter key is pressed, the restore will be in progress. If a second diskette is required, the system will tell you when to insert it. When the system completed the restore, you will receive the message Restore Complete. At this point, press the Enter key. The system will then ask you if call costing is to be restarted. Warning: do not restart costing if you are restoring previously dated call accounting information. First, run reports on previously dated information, restore current information, and then restart call costing. Reply Y for yes or N for no, and then press the Enter key. The system will return to the menu. This function allows you to select the voice mailboxes which will receive call accounting alarm. Refer to your Intuity Call Accounting User's Guide for further information. To access this screen, select the Voice Alarm Administration menu option and press Enter. Select the Administration Voice Alarm mailboxes and press Enter. Then enter the mailbox numbers which will receive call accounting alarm notification. When finished, press the F3 key to save and exit. Now highlight Exit and press the Enter key and then return to the Call Accounting main menu. This utility allows you to install the PBX KTS interface diskette. To perform an install, select the Install PBX KTS Interfaces option and press Enter. The system will prompt you for your password. Type your password and press Enter. The system will then ask if the interface is contained on a floppy or tape. Enter F for floppy. Insert the diskette labeled PBX KTS interface into the diskette drive and then press the Enter key. After pressing the Enter key, the interface will be installed. When completed, the system will ask you to remove the diskette from the diskette drive. Remove the diskette, then press Enter. Once again, press the Enter key. The system will return you to the menu. This utility allows you to install diskettes which contain rate updates, system upgrades, and call accounting options such as AT&T Hacker Tracker. To perform an update, select Install Update option and press Enter. When the system prompts you for your password, type it in and press Enter. The call accounting system will then ask if the update is contained on a floppy or tape. Enter F for floppy. Insert the update floppy into the diskette drive and then press the Enter key. After pressing the Enter key, the update will be installed. When completed, the system will ask you to remove the diskette from the diskette drive. Remove the diskette, then press Enter. Once again, press the Enter key. The system will return you to the main menu. System Configuration Tables enables you to view all of the data entered in the tables for reference. To create these tables, select System Tables menu and press Enter. Then select the system table desired and press Enter. The first screen displayed will show the output options. Press G for Generate and the tables will print to the designated output device. If you output the data to the screen, you can view it one page at a time by using either your Enter key or your Page Up or Page Down keys. And this completes the review of functions offered in the System Configuration menu. We'll go on now to the next Call Accounting main menu item, the Hacker Tracker Configuration menu. Your Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting System has an optional software module called AT&T Hacker Tracker. AT&T Hacker Tracker was designed to help stop fraudulent use of your telephone switch. This menu gives you the ability to view or change the information related to AT&T Hacker Tracker. This function allows you to set up 20 alarm criteria for AT&T Hacker Tracker. These alarms can be based on area code, call type, or authorization code over a specific facility or over all facilities. When one of the alarm criterion is triggered, a message is sent to the printer, the message log, and the major alarm mailbox. To access this screen, select Hacker Tracker from the Call Accounting main menu and press Enter. Then select Set Alarm Criteria and press Enter. The screen will display the alarm criteria used by AT&T Hacker Tracker. These fields are discussed in detail in your user's guide. Please review their use if you do not understand what these entries represent. You can navigate through the criteria sets using the N and P keys. If it is necessary to make changes, press U to update, type your changes, and press Escape to save. When finished, press the E to exit and return to the menu. AT&T Hacker Tracker allows you to set different call count criteria for business hours versus non-business hours, as well as work days and non-work days. To access this screen, select Configure Business Hours and press Enter. This screen has the ability to set the business hours, non-business hours, work days, and non-work days. To make changes, press U for Update, type your changes, and press Escape to save. When finished, press E to exit and return to the menu. The View Alarm Messages utility keeps track of AT&T Hacker Tracker alarms. The call accounting system logs the date, time, and the alarm criteria which caused the alarm. To access this screen, select View Alarm Messages option and press Enter. This screen will give you a choice of logs to display. The program offers the following choices: display, print, and delete the alarms. To display the log, simply enter the number which correlates to the log you wish to view. To print the log, press P for Print, enter the number correlating to the log you wish to print, and press the Enter key. To delete the log, press D for Delete, enter correlating to the log you wish to delete, and press the Enter key. When completed, press E for Exit and return to the Call Accounting main menu. The last option we'll discuss is for the Intuity system only. Hacker Tracker Tables enables you to view all of the data tables for reference. To create these tables, select Hacker Tracker Configuration from the Call Accounting main menu. Select Hacker Tracker Tables menu and press Enter. Then select the table desired and press Enter. The first screen displayed will show the output options. Tables can be output to the screen, a file, or to a printer. If you wish to output the data to the screen, select U for Update from the command line and type T for Terminal in the Output Method field. You may also choose any other output option that we reviewed previously. Press G for Generate, and the tables will print to the designated output device. This completes our review of the functions offered in the Hacker Tracker menu. Let's continue to the next Call Accounting main menu item, the Reports menu. Intuity and Integrated Solutions Call Accounting offers a variety of different report groups, including ANI demographics reports, selection reports, organization reports, account code reports, and CDR analysis or traffic reports. All of the reports offered can be printed on demand or scheduled. The following descriptions will present all of your reporting options. This variety of report groups serves the special needs of your organization, and each will be described in more detail in the following sections. These reports support the automatic number identification, ANI, and abandoned call features of ISDN service and primary rate interface, PRI, when offered. These features are not available in all regions of the country. Let's view the options in the ANI Demographics Reports menu. Enter. Inbound and outbound summaries by call type and/or area code are provided in the Area Code Summary Reports. The City-State Summary Reports provide data on the top 50 most connected cities, either on inbound or outbound traffic. and the abandoned call report provides details only on inbound which have been terminated by the caller. This report is important because it reveals those customers who are unable to reach you. Select Area Code Summary Report, press Enter, and review the screen displayed. If you need to change the reporting period or date range, press U to update and enter the correct values and designate the output device. Press G to generate the report. When finished, return to the main menu. To print an abandoned call selection report, select Abandoned Call Selection Report and press Enter. To update the screen, press U and enter the correct value starting and ending dates and starting and ending time of day. Then press the Escape key to save the changes. If you are ready to print now, press G to generate. The reports will print to the designated output device. If you output the data to the screen, you can view it one page at a time by either your Enter key or your Page Up or Page Down keys. Selection reports provide a flexible means to obtain specific data from your Intuity and Integrated Solutions CAS system. This type of report offers up to 25 different and distinct reports by setting any combination of criteria. Select Generate Selection Report. The screen displayed will enable you to modify the settings for your report, including the date range, time range, duration range, cost range, extension range, department, cost center, trunk, carrier type, routing code, source type, call type, account code, and dialed digits. To change any of these options, press U to update the screen. Items not selected will default to Search All Records, regardless of type, that meet any of the other defined criterion. After setting your desired parameters, press G to generate. To view the options in the Organization Reports menu, press Enter. These reports are generally used when it is necessary to allocate telephone costs throughout your business. 4 different reports: an Organization Detail Report, Department Summary, Cost Center Summary, and Extension Summary Report. Some flexibility exists in these reports. Up to 10 distinct reports can be generated under each of the 4 titles offered. Fields which may be specified for each report include department or cost center, time range, call duration, and type of call. To initiate an organization report, select its report menu, followed by the desired report title. To modify the screen displayed, press U to update. You may change any or all of the following fields: department name, cost center name, start time, end time, call type, inclusion or N for representation of all call types or of only the one selected, report subtitle, minimum or maximum duration, and/or field. Designate if all calls meeting all parameters will be printed, or if calls meeting one criterion only will be printed. In addition, you may designate that the report be formatted with page breaks following totals. To save these settings and generate the report, press the Escape key and press G to send the report to the output device. If you output the data to the screen, you can view it one page at a time by using either your Enter key or your Page Up or Page Down keys. Under the Account Code Reports menu, you will find two account code reports offered, one detail and one summary. Account code reports are commonly used to demonstrate account activity for accurate customer billing. Summary reports provide data on all active account numbers with an associated account name. Account Code Detail Report provides itemized records of every call associated with each account. Each account code is differentiated by a page break so that if needed for customer reference, other account security will not be jeopardized. Select Account Code Detail Report. Very little flexibility is offered in these reports. You merely type of report required, detail or summary, identify the start date, and then your output option, as we've described several times previously in this video. Don't forget, if you have a specific application concerning use of account codes, you can set more specific criteria through use of the Selection Detail Report. To access the menu for the CDR Analysis Reports, select CDR Analysis Reports menu. The traffic reports offered include busy day trunk utilization, call type, duration, time of day, trunk group, date, trunk group busy hour, and site reports. These titles are self-descriptive and can be used most effectively when determining if your existing telecom network meets the demands of your organization and your customers. As in the account code reports, no selection criteria exist with these reports except for start date and output options. When ready, select and generate the desired report. We at AT&T would like to thank you for watching this videotape. If any questions, please feel free to contact your AT&T support organization. They are there to help you in all phases of the product use. We hope this tape has also provided you with essential information to help you better understand your AT&T Unix Intuitive and Integrated Solutions call accounting product. We at AT&T want to take this moment to thank you for your selection of AT&T as you're in the call accounting market.